y'all. It is Ashley Lambert with Stardom E-Magzine, and I'm here with Casi Joy. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm really good. So you have made it even farther on The Voice. How does that feel?
I don't know yet. I'm still trying to comprehend it all. I was definitely in shock when I won the battle, but just super grateful and just excited to stay on Team Blake.
Very cool. Okay, so I want to talk a lot about you. There's a lot of information out there about The Voice and your experience with The Voice, but I want to know, so at the age of 5, you fell in love with music. How did that happen?
I've always been just really attracted to the stage, any kind of production, performance, dancing, sparkling, singing, I got hooked on watching Britney Spears and NSYNC, and I just loved it. And my parents had this karaoke tape of an Alabama song, and I learned it and begged my parents to let me do this Smithville talent show, and away we went.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so along the way, vocal lessons. I hear you play instruments and that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. I never really took many vocal lessons. I just never picked up on that side of it.
Okay.
I was more of a manipulate my voice how I want it to sound and figure it out on my own. And I did that with instruments as well. So now I play guitar and piano and a little bit of percussion.
Very cool. So yodeling, how did you just hear it and figure out how to do it on your own, or tell me about that?
My mom was really great at showing me a lot of young artists when I was younger. So she showed me Blue by LeAnn Rimes when it came out, and I was, pretty young. And then she showed me Cowboy Sweetheart by LeAnn Rimes, and at that point I was doing a lot of competitions with singing called American Kids. Okay. And she said, let's do this for your competition song. So I just started yodeling in the shower a ton, and now it's kind of my thing.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so I was stalking you, as I said earlier, totally Googled you. And in one of your interviews, you talked about that this was not your first time auditioning to get on The Voice. So how many times did you audition, first of all?
I've pretty much tried out every season. Okay. And just, I would get the pass a few times, but just pass, a certain round. And, I just don't think it was my time then. I wasn't as good of a yodeler then. It's definitely gotten a lot better in the last year. Mm-hmm. My stage presence has gotten better. I've gotten better at, playing instruments and talking to a crowd. And I just think that it was probably the right decision that I, didn't make it at that time. Mm-hmm. And now I just feel super ready and prepared.
Yay. Okay, so now you feel prepared. Before, whenever you got the news that, okay, you weren't making it any farther, this is your dream. So that had to be pretty devastating. So what were your coping mechanisms? How did you get through? How did you, resilience and all that kind of stuff, and more importantly, keep going with this awesome dream?
I've kind of had to just keep pushing myself since I was 5. I didn't come out of the womb singing beautifully. My parents don't sing. There's no one musical in my family. Okay. So it hasn't been something that's natural. It's been something that I had to consciously make the decision and put the effort in and decide, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to get better, and I have to make myself better. Mm-hmm. So, hearing no has just kind of been kind of the main thing, the standard along the way. Right. That's just kept me, pushing myself. And, to finally hear yes, it's finally.
Cool. So what have you done in the meantime as you've been pursuing this dream? Tell me about your behind the scenes of your life. What is the day-to-day life for you prior to The Voice?
So before The Voice, the past 2 years I've been playing downtown in Nashville on Broadway in the honky tonks. So I'm playing just me and a guitar, acoustic, playing for 4 hours to tourists in the bars every day, and taking requests and playing songs I've never heard before, learning them in the bathroom, and then playing them to get my $20 so I can pay for parking. And so that's kind of been the struggle.
Very cool. So, and then from here, what's your big dream? Do you see yourself filling up stadiums and giving people a break from their life for a little bit, or where do you see music taking you?
That has definitely been the goal since day one. Was stadium, arena, I want to, world tour. The sky's the limit is what I'm trying to go for.
Very cool. Okay, so we're going to do rapid fire 20 questions. Okay. And sorry, my allergies are making my eyes water. So you're making me cry. You're so beautiful.
I thought I was was very sad, yes.
Okay, so are you ready for rapid fire 20 questions?
I'm ready.
Okay, so favorite song in the whole wide world?
Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap.
Okay, favorite children's song in the whole wide world?
Matilda the Gorilla.
War, Good God Man.
Huh. What?
Is it good for? Good job. Good job. Okay, random stupid kind of questions. Favorite color?
Teal.
Favorite holiday and why?
Christmas, Halloween.
Okay.
I love presents, but I love dressing up too.
What were you last Halloween?
Last Halloween. Oh, Black Widow.
Black Widow. Oh, the superhero?
Yeah.
Girl, that's sweet. Okay, so favorite brand of makeup?
MAC.
Do you sometimes get on Facebook? This is a yes or no question, which is random. But do you sometimes get on Facebook and find that 3 hours has passed by and you haven't accomplished anything?
Absolutely, every day.
Have you ever played Candy Crush?
No.
No? Oh my goodness. Okay, you need to play Candy Crush. It's like meditation. Okay, so other fun questions. What is your favorite animal?
Gorilla.
What do you do to overcome your nerves before you get on stage?
Just go out there. There's no, I did read that it's really good to clench your fists and then let it out to get any tension out. So I've been kind of doing that. I don't know if it works, but.
Okay, so what's the craziest thing you do for vocal warm-ups? Or do you even do vocal warm-ups? Because I know some people do crazy stuff.
I didn't do any vocal warm-ups before The Voice, but there are coaches out there that give us voice lessons. And so I do all that now.
Really? Is that the only fun one that you do?
Actually, the weird one that I do is I sing through straws for about 10 minutes, little coffee
really?
straws.
Okay.
And no one else out there does it, so I'm always walking around singing through my straws. And they're like, what is she doing?
Like she's getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously music is your passion in life, but it's a gift to other people. So what is it that what about that process of you giving your gift of music to other people am I making sense that you love? Because I know, for me, when I teach people, just as an example, if you're not understanding what I'm saying, it's more about the reaction of the other people than about, because I think some people think that when you get up on stage, it's about you. But I think for a lot of performers, it's about just the really cool, the weepy eyes like me in the stands. Is that what it is for you, or what is it?
Yeah, absolutely. And especially with my original music. I mean, I write it obviously as a therapy for myself. It's kind of my diary and I'm putting it out to the world. But music has always been so healing and helpful for me in my life. And so that's kind of the goal when writing songs, is just to make them really relatable so that I can one day be, that artist that really helps someone get through, a really, hard time in life.
Very cool. So if people want to connect with you and get to stalk you even more than what I got to do with Google, because I couldn't even find you on Facebook, where would they find you? Do you have a fan page, Instagram, Snapchat? Where all can people find you?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Casi Joy Music.
Okay.
And then my Snapchat is my full name, Casi Joy McCall.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. So is there anything that I haven't covered? I know we didn't do all 20 questions, but I was trying to remember everything that I had lined up, and I can't.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? It's good. Was this one of the best interviews ever?
Totes.
All right, everyone. So this is Casi. And next time that you are coming up, you guys have battles for another couple weeks that's coming up on Monday and Tuesday at 7/8 Central, correct?
Yeah, there's one more week of battles, and then we'll go into the knockouts. So,
are you doing push-ups, getting ready for those?
Yes, getting ready.
Very cool. So I'm excited. I'm totally going to watch you. All right, everyone. So follow her on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Yes. And make sure you tune in on Monday and Tuesday and NBC 7/8 Central to watch her on The Voice. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.